I'm going to share with you my favorite prop firm accounts, show you the ones I have funded already, and possibly a little bit of my plans moving forward, all right? When I went off on the search for a prop firm back in November of last year or so, December, something like that, I wanted to find something that I felt was friendly for new traders, meaning it didn't have a bunch of rules that would make you have to like write them all down and remember them while you're trading during the day. Like, it needed to be simplistic. I like to keep trading as simple as possible. And there's some places out there that'll have, a trailing drawdown. It'll have an intraday max loss setting, like just a bunch of rules. Then you have scaling plans that you have to attend to. Oh my God, bro. Like, it gets to the point where it's so overwhelming. You feel like you have to get yourself a notepad, write them all down, or put it on a sticky note on the desktop, right? So that you can keep track of them. So I was like, you know what? I got to find a place that isn't like that. Because number one, I like to keep trading simple. I've been trading my own money for about 7 years now. So I don't need to go by doing this, but I wanted to go and do it to show that it's possible, and then find one that I thought was really good for new traders. And I did. I found it. I found it here with Lilu. Now, so far with them, there's no perfect place. There's no perfect place, but so far with them, I think it's still one of the most friendliest ones for new traders. You only have one rule that you have to remember. Don't hit the trailing max drawdown. That's it. There's no scaling plans. You can swing trade. You can trade news, okay? And you can trade full size from day one. There's no intraday max drawdown either. So I like that. That was really good. Now, when it comes down to picking an account, you have multiple accounts. You have your regular foundation accounts, the bundles, the entries, the weekly accounts. When they have the bundles and they're on special, like right now with 90% off, there's going to be a link in the description, comment section, and chat here in the live. It's a no-brainer to me because you can use the bundle as a cheap reset, because you can get yourself the $150,000 account right now with a 90% off. It comes out to like $35. That's insanity. You're going to get 5 accounts, meaning you have 5 chances to pass. If you blow one, you don't have to pay whatever the reset fee is for that given day or that week or that month. You have 4 other accounts. You know what I mean? Now, when it comes to picking an account, you have to pick the one that best suits you and how you feel comfortable trading. Like, for example, I feel extremely comfortable trading in the $50,000 account, right? With my typical risk per trade, when I'm trading my actual funds or the funded account, the $50,000 account lands perfectly within me. I can trade that and it feels comfortable. The moment I start to get into the 150, the 250, the 300, slowly, as I creep higher, I get more uncomfortable in the trades for the simple fact that I'm taking on more risk per trade, okay? And it's all mental. That's all it is. It's all mental. If you blow up a funded account, you don't owe the firm any money, okay? If you blow up a SIM account, an evaluation account, you don't owe the firm any money or anything like that, okay? We'll just put that out there. But still, psychologically, if you're a responsible trader, if you're a trader that's trying to obtain a goal, putting on the extra risk does and will make you feel uncomfortable. Now, if you're treating it like a video game, you're just playing around, then no, you're not going to feel uncomfortable in it. But if you really want to get it funded and you know how to manage risk properly, once you step out of your comfort zone when it comes to risk per trade, yeah, you can get a little uncomfortable. So you got to pick the one that you are going to feel comfortable with. If you are a brand new trader and you're just getting through like something like the DTC futures course and you've never really traded, right? You're not going to know which one of these is going to suit you the most. So I would suggest buying a couple with the 90% off and going that route until you find which one allows you to trade comfortably. All right. And when I say that, I mean, you got to pick a dollar amount risk per trade and you keep it the same across every single trade. Be it $300 per trade, $100 per trade, $50 per trade, $1,000 per trade, whichever that dollar amount risk per trade is what you're comfortable, utilizing. That's what you always want to keep. So you want to find the account that suits you according to that. For me, I like the 50,000 and the 150. Those two are my favorites, I think. And of course, the 25K. One thing I want you to notate here is with the 25K, you have a $1,500 profit target and a $1,500 trailing drawdown. It's pretty 1-to-1 there. With the 50K, you get a 3,000 profit target, not bad. With a 2,500 trailing drawdown, that's not bad at all, guys. That's not bad at all. With the 100,000, now you have to, you're only getting $50,000 more, and you got to make an extra $3,000 and you're only getting an extra 500 in trading drawdown. Don't like that, right? Now, when you get to the 150K, yes, your profit target has tripled, but your trading drawdown has doubled. That's good. I like that because you want to make sure there's a nice cushion between these things so that when you're in your trades, you don't hit that trading drawdown, right? Here live with the 250K account, I've blown, I think, 2 of them, both times with profit in the account because the trailing drawdown bit me. The key here is to always scalp a little bit and not be afraid to move the stop loss to break even. That goes against most of what I teach when you move that stop loss too early. However, because of the nature of the trailing drawdown, that's an extremely good tip that I suggest new traders try out and see how they feel with it, because you don't want to hit that trailing drawdown because your stop wasn't hit because the chart said your stop wasn't hit yet. That's what's happened to me before, right? I know where my stop loss is according to my pattern, but my trailing drawdown gets slapped up ahead of time because it's a trailing drawdown. And that trailing drawdown moves with your unrealized P&L. So if you're long and you get a big push to the upside and you take a few pieces of profit off, your trailing drawdown didn't move up there. So when you pull back, if you don't pull back to your stop loss, but you pull back to the number that is your new trading drawdown, you blow the account. So it'll take some time for you to get used to that, all right? And then figure it out. What I like to do when I'm in the eval is push that stop loss up to break even after a few scalps, just in case. It's just a workaround, okay? It's just a workaround. You got to find your own if you don't like that one. So I like the 50K and the 150K. Next, I would have to say would be the 250K. You're getting an extra $1,500 here, but you're also having to put on an extra $6,000 in profit. And then lastly, I'm not a huge fan of the 300K one. I'm really not. You had to put on $20,000 in profit and you only get $7,500 in trailing drawdown. I've traded it. I didn't even get close on it, but it's just one of those things where you got to figure it out for yourself. And with 90% off, it's a no-brainer. You can literally buy them all and spend a fraction, right? Spend a fraction. Now, if you're new, what I would definitely suggest is you come on over here, all right? You go to the daytraderchatroom.com, you click courses, and you have the full DTC curriculum if you want it. But if you want to just go through the futures course, scroll down here, get course now on the futures trading, okay? And here, why are futures so attractive? There's no PDT rule. You got a ton of leverage. Simpler taxation, it is. Lower barriers to entry. You can trade futures at night when you're back from work if you can't trade it in the morning, right? You can trade during GlobeX. And then you can get funded and trade with the firm's money instead of yours, okay? Now, most traders always end up failing for the same thing. They lack trading education. When you talk to 90% of traders that fail at trading, they have no idea what they're doing. They have no idea. They don't know what technical analysis is. They don't know how to properly execute technical analysis. Remember earlier when I showed you the volume profile during the live stream and why I thought we weren't going to bounce back hard enough? That's exactly what's happening right now on the ES. Why? Because I know how to analyze volume. Now that I learned this and in 3 months and I was done and I was like, oh, look at me. No, it takes time, guys. All right. You can go through this course. And it's still going to take time, but it's going to curve. It's going to curve your journey for the simple fact that when you're trying to figure it out on your own, when you're trying to piece it together with information from Investopedia, from YouTube, from Twitter, from Reddit, you're trying to piece it all together. You got to spend a lot of time digging up that info. And then you got to hope to God you got good info. Go through a curriculum that's already tailored out step by step. Guys, I've done it here in front of you. All right. I can't. I'm going to do it again in front of you, a bigger account. I can't do it anymore better than I'm doing it already in front of you live every single day. So I'm telling you right now, go and do it. Look, people have gone through the courses. Here you can read the testimonials. You can get 30% off right now, and it'll drop the price from $349 to like $244 or something like that, and you'll get the full futures course. All right? So the link's in chat with that discount code for that as well. So I'll give you both links right now. Here's the DTC futures course with the code. And I strongly suggest do not go trade your money. Start with the prop firm. Get that 90% off. Trade someone else's money after you pass.